That's okay.
And I wanted to make something that big, so it might look like you have that here.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And I have some new ones now. The bigger bat is up here,
Okay.
and it's got a smaller one on the side, so it's like two.
Oh,
But I don't have any photos right now.
Oh, not yet?
No, not yet. I just made it like a few days before I came here.
Oh, okay. Are we able to see it in the boutique though? Do you have one there?
I don't have one with me.
That's okay, because I'm pretty sure we're going to see it in the future, right?
Oh yeah, I think next month I'll have it on my website.
Nice. Now, you mentioned your website. Before we continue, can we get the website so we know, so the fans know where to go to see all of your products?
Oh yeah, necrosariumofficial.com. Between necrosarium and official, it's hyphen.
Okay, so necrosarium-official.com. So save that link, folks. What else do you have here?
Okay, I don't know, my first picture frame I made.
Oh, so that's a picture frame.
Yeah, I just kind of picked one up, a blank base, and just kind of decorated.
Nice. ATT Wi-Fi, we don't need you.
Thank you.
Yeah, there you go. No more distractions.
Okay.
So the picture frame, and you said that the idea just came to you in your head?
Yeah, they all do.
Oh, so may I ask, when it comes to creating a new piece, what sorts of things do you pull from? What in the world really inspires you, both as a person and as a creator?
Oh, what is person? I don't know, with the creativity side, I mostly go with mostly the fashion, what I see other people wearing, and it's so pretty. So I just want to make something that can match with that style, even if I don't exactly fit with it.
Right.
But as a person, I guess I like to work for things. So I try to put everything I can into anything I make.
That's good. And so a lot of so it's almost as if you're saying you're putting 100% of your heart into everything that you make.
Yeah, as much as I can.
That's good. No, that's awesome. You don't get to see that a lot in a lot of creators who they just want to mass produce. But looking at what you're creating, it's really about the heart, and you're putting all of your love into your craft.
Yeah, and I want people to be able to afford it more.
That's always the best.
I think that's what makes me want to do.
That's awesome. Okay, so what do we have here?
This is a coffin box, a coffin jewelry box.
Okay.
It's actually about maybe, I'm not sure how much, 7 or 8 inches, I think, long. It's one of the first big boxes I've actually made. I usually make small ring boxes.
Sorry, once. It's okay.
I don't know if you've seen my picture of this.
Yeah.
I usually make the smaller ones, but this is my first big one.
Okay.
One of the best roses I think I've sculpted in a long time. It's been like 2 years.
Okay. There you go. Alright, what else? Yeah. Oh, there it
This
is.
is it open.
Alright.
Not so much on the inside.
But enough space to store all your jewelry, all the fantastic products you'll be buying from Necrosarium and the fashion boutique later, folks. I'm just saying.
These are some earring designs. I actually have a bunch of these here. I started working with the vampire fangs thing. It's, I think, my first silver and red combination.
Okay.
The vampire fangs are made out of coral and silver.
Coral and silver. Now, are those materials that you normally use, or was that a deviation from what you normally use?
That was me trying to upgrade a little bit.
Okay, right on.
I've never messed with it before, but I think it turned out a lot better than I expected.
Yeah, folks, does that not look awesome? I mean, all right, yes, you got a thumbs up right there. Awesome. There we go. What else do we have?
We have this one. This one is what to say with the inspiration has in it. It just kind of happened to one day. It's pretty big. I think it's my heaviest ruche I've made.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of deadly.
Yeah, it is.
But I don't make so much.
I mean, you got a heart there, and you got a lot of spikes or boards protruding out.
Some nails.
Damn, yeah, see, that's the word I was looking for, your nails. Pretty intense there.
I gotta hand cut all the nails with my pliers.
Okay, so you hand cut all your nails. hand cut out of all the nails with the pliers. Now, when it comes to a piece like this, how long does it take you to actually create it?
This piece takes a little long because cutting all the nails and nails, it takes a while for all of them. I have to shape the clay and bake it, and then I paint it, and then I have to attach everything, sew the lace piece and everything along with it.
So the process feels like it takes maybe a couple of days, and right, and hopefully you're not slaving away 24/7. Right?
That's mostly what I do.
Oh, it is. Oh,
it's like my job and what I do for fun anyway.
it's what you love, right?
Yeah.
That's awesome. There you go.
I would just hope that if people buy this piece, they don't get mad at someone who throws it.
Oh no.
I've had some customers email me with some things like, oh, I accidentally cut my friend with your nails. It's like, well, don't do that.
Beauty is both awesome yet deadly.
Okay. These are my newest bows. I started making about a month ago. I sold all of them today and yesterday, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I had 3 of them. I have some more, but I wasn't complete with them, so they just bring them.
Okay, that's fair. You wouldn't want your customers to have an incomplete product, right?
No, not incomplete or anything. I think these are all my favorite pieces.
That's good.
There's 2 of them everywhere.
2 of them. Oh, very nice. Now, is that the only color scheme that this piece will come in, or do you intend on changing it up and switching around the colors?
So far, it's only come in red and bronze, but I do have some incomplete ones with black and bronze. But since the material I use is black and gold, I think I want to expand to silver and blue pieces too, because I do a lot of that also. But I think I need to wait.
All right, so proper material. Trying to fix that cord there for you. That's okay. The mics are all mean. That's okay. Just jiggle around. Yeah.
These are the first pieces I've made whenever I started my brand. But this isn't one of the oldest ones. This is actually one of the newest ones. It's still pretty fast, so I'm not able to have any today or here. But
So they all sold out already?
yeah, they sell pretty fast.
Now, will fans be able to buy them via your website?
Oh, yeah, all of these are all custom made, so I can't make repeats of these like I can do most of my brands.
Okay. Yeah, don't worry about the mic. The mic's all hate us. I don't get it.
Oh, it makes me think that my voice is a lot
No, your voice is not. Isn't your voice right, guys? We got a round of applause.
Oh yeah,
Show that our heart
looks
off
great.
all these awesome products. There we go.
Yeah, this is the brooch again being worn. These are some of my newest products. The 3 at the bottom are the ones I sold. The bottom middle one was a necklace and eye patch hybrid. You can wear it differently. The necklace at the top is going to be shown in the fashion show tomorrow.
The fashion show tomorrow, folks. So make sure you come to the fashion show on Sunday to see all of Necrosarium's products. That they will be on display. The models will be wearing them, correct?
Yeah, we're collaborating with Xenon.
See, all right, there you go.
This is one that I completed, but I didn't bring it because I needed to fix some stuff on it. But it's an example of what I used to do about 2 years ago. This is the newest piece, I guess, and this kind of thing.
Alright, so you've got the rose in the middle and then the 2 skulls over there. Was there any what was the inspiration behind one rose and the 2 skulls?
Rose and skulls. I was supposed to say, at that time when I started making these kind of pieces, I was always looking at my Takako Yamamoto art books. I'm really a fan of him. I bought some art books recently. He uses a lot of skulls and sometimes some roses. I wanted to kind of get some inspiration from it.
Nice.
There's another view of the eye patch. This was a commissioned piece, a mix of brooch and hair accessory. They wanted all gold and black, and I've never done that before, but I think after making this custom piece, it kind of helped to expand the theme a little bit. Like, here's another clay with the nails.
The deadly nails.
Yeah, once again, don't throw this or swing it at people. So I don't want people mad at me for that. But yeah, another one of the super red themes that I think is going pretty good now. Really.
That's good. Now, let me ask, when it comes to creating something, what's the process like? Are you the type that completely has to sit down and is completely focused on what you're creating? Is there something that's playing in the background, music-wise, show-wise? What helps with your creative process?
Creative process. It's really hard to say. Most of this comes spontaneous. If I do design something, if I take the time to actually draw a design out, plan the design, buy all the supplies for it, so confident that, it'll work, and I'll make it exactly like I'm thinking, and it never comes out right like that. So everything I do it branches off of the original design that I have, and it'll go into multiple, and just, kind of spontaneously happens, I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
So the magic just comes.
Yeah.
That's good. Do you have any more?
Any more pictures?
Yeah.
It's one of my best sellers.
Okay.
Blue and black rose. This was one of the first claws sets that I made. I was really happy with. And it's still one of my favorites to make today, even if it take a little time.
How long did it take?
These can sometimes take a week.
Wow. But I can see why they take a week. There's a lot of detail with each piece. It's not just one giant piece of material, but there's designs that are woven, it looks like.
Yeah, they kind of compared to my other simpler cloth.
Let's look at one more, and then I think we should open up the room for anyone who may have a question for Ms. Kasumi here. So yeah, let's take a look at this piece here.
This is one of my newest ones involving silver also. This one will also be in a fashion show. I guess maybe I don't have the full picture of it here because it was really dark.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know if it would show up well or not on the screen, so this is our close up. It's also got some red beads to look like vampire thing, white rocks that can sit on your neck here.
Right. Nice. That's very intense.
Thank you.
All right, so folks, we're going to open it up right now to anybody who has any other questions that they may have. So does anybody have anything they'd like to ask? Or if not, we're just going to continue with the slideshow. One question, go ahead.
How do I get interested? Well, just seeing everybody in such pretty outfits and stuff, and I really always wanted to dress like that, but I've never been able to. So I really wanted to make pieces that they can wear, and any outfit that I see that I think I can make something for, I like to try to put it out there to feel it. And in a price range that I think most people can probably afford. So I try my best with that. Yeah, most of it.
Do you have any suggestions for people who are interested to resources or where will they look to start?
The way I do it, I kind of learn either by myself or with some tips online. I don't think I'm so good at giving out tips, because just in case it doesn't work, I don't want to feel like, I messed them up or something. But I'm still kind of new to it, so it's kind of hard for me.
Next question.
You've already had the privilege of working with a lot but who would you say is your epitome, like your ideal, who you would want to have wearing your pieces?
Okay, for my Gothic pieces for Necrosarium, I've always wanted to work with Velvet Eden, and I finally can. So I've worked with them a little bit before, but I do have a new brand, Laszlo Punk, now, which the inspiration from this mostly comes from, Punch Street fashion and everything. Artists who I want to work with this the most, I have to say, anti-communism, which I'm also getting started with. So I think my big
Do you have any other questions out there? Anything that you'd like to ask? Otherwise, we have a little bit more on the slideshow. You've got a plethora of items that you can show. Is that correct?
I have a little bit more than that.
All right.
Yeah, this one is one of my first, I think one of the first official designs, although it's been modified a little bit over the past 3 years.
You modified the design over the past 3 years?
Yeah, well, when I first started making them, they were a lot more plain. And then I started finding new ways to put chain together and more techniques to add some kind of detail to it.
Okay,
This
so
is the final result.
So this is the result of the evolution of this piece.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very nice. Nice.
We have vampires with cranberry rings. I don't make these so much. Some people do request them sometimes, so I do make them. The only thing is that they're just a little heavy, and I don't want so many people to wear them and they're too heavy for them. So I mostly make these upon request. Or I'll add maybe one or something.
So are made to order for the most part.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
This is the first custom request for Velvet Eden. And I think they still use these a lot in most of their pictures for magazines and music videos.
Nice, nice.
I think that's all I need.
That was the end of our slideshow.
Yeah, I have more pictures online on my website. If you go to my gallery, you can see most of my work from 3 years ago to today.
Very nice. Do you have any more questions from the crowd for Ms. Kasumi here regarding Necrosarium and the other products that we have? Yeah, go for it.
As far as design and construction, what do you feel like is the most challenging part for you to overcome to get to the finished product that we see here?
The most challenging part is, I think, the durability. Some of the items that I do, like with the roses and the hand sculpting with the clay, of course it's a little delicate. I guess you want to handle it as a piece of art more. But most of my stuff, I do like to be more durable because I don't want people to spend their money on something and then it breaks or something like that. I feel so bad. So I think it's the most challenging because I come up with many designs that I think, oh, it's really pretty, it looks really good, but if I give it a test run or something, I like to do something that maybe the customers might do or something, an accident might happen. If it breaks, that won't put it for sale.
You have any other questions here? Okay, so we're almost at the end of our panel, but what we'd like to do to end the panel, usually ask, what's next for you? What are we looking? What are we gonna create now in the future? What should we look forward to seeing out of Necrosarium in the not too distant future?
Well, Necrosarium, I'm planning to expand a lot more as much as I can. I'm actually moving back to Louisiana this month, and hopefully I can earn a job there so hopefully I can make some money and expand it much bigger and make what more people want. But I just started my new brand, Mazel Punk, last month for these things. I don't have so many pictures. I do have some items for sale though, and that's going to be on the fashion show with Leon because I wanted to create something that can fit with their work too. But for Mazel Punk, it's not only a brand, but it's more of a project. So if you want to follow that, I do post a lot of it on my Necrosarium page. And it's gonna be like, it's mostly, right now it's mostly a brand, but I'm also working on becoming a drummer and playing bass again. It's been so long. So I want to also make a music project with it.
Nice. You're from musicians?
I try. I mostly want to I think mostly I can just do support.
I feel you on that one. So, last question before we end. Where do we follow the Necrosarium?
Well, I have a Facebook. I have a Twitter, but I really don't update so often. But I'm planning to fix that and start updating again on there soon. Mostly, I update my Facebook as often as I can. But my internet access has been really little since I came to California. But starting towards the end of this month, I think it will become more. And also, my website I'm going to be updating very soon. I do have an Instagram, Kasumi Lamia, all together in case anyone wants to see any works in progress or something.
We have one question over here.
It's Kasumi Lamia. You want me to spell it? Kasumy, Lamia. You're welcome.
All right, folks. So make sure you follow on Instagram, find on Facebook, and make sure you visit the website. Ms. Kasumi Lemia, thank you very much for the wonderful panel. Let's give one last round of applause. You will see her items in the Battery Show tomorrow. And this concludes our panel, so thank you all for joining us and enjoy the rest of your PMX. Thank you again.
And thank y'all for coming out, help me with some more confidence to speak to people.
Well done. All right, so